we've decided to do a somewhat harsh, but at the same time, not really. A wasted potential 11.
It's opinionated, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whether you thought someone was going to do much better than they did.
You can still have a successful career.
Exactly.
Rooney had an unreal career.
Very much have it.
Yeah.
Rooney had an unreal career, but some people say that he didn't do
Well,
what
it's because he
did.
peaked so early.
Yeah.
I
disagree. I'm not one of
hate
those.
this whole argument that Rooney was
No,
wasted.
I'm not
He's
with
one
that.
of England's greatest ever players. One of the Premier League's greatest ever players.
agree.
Anyways, we're going to be talking about players that maybe didn't reach their potential, that could have been great, very good. Injury, disciplinary records, something in the
Yeah, just off the pitch stuff that occurred.
Yeah, and Tom, do you want to go first this time?
Yeah.
Quite hard, this.
I struggle with the defenders.
Yeah,
Very
the
much.
defenders
Yeah, me too.
were hard. I've gone 3 at the back.
Same.
I've gone Jack Butland in goal because he was touted,
yeah.
he was touted as like a bit of the next big England goalie, wasn't he? My 3 defenders are David Santon, who was at Inter Milan. I used to buy him on FIFA all the time. Micah Richards and Royston Drenthe.
Yeah.
I remember Drenthe, and I nearly put Babel in. I don't know if you remember when Netherlands beat us in the under-21 final, and Babel and Drenthe were fucking unbelievable. Then they just did.
He was meant to be like Real Madrid's like superstar.
Yeah. But he went to like Everton and
he
stuff,
retired
didn't
before he was 30. And then
That's
he
crazy.
retired for like a year and then came back and just... I think he's only like 36 now. He's still like playing at some random team.
Midfield, I got Abu Diaby.
Yeah.
More so, not that I don't think it wasn't his fault. It was just injuries, man. Like, he was so good. Ravel Morrison, Freddie Adu, and do you remember Curlon?
No.
When he used to dribble the ball on his head. Do you not remember him? They used to call him the...
Oh, wait, you talking about the guy who dribbled on his head?
Yeah. They used to call him the Seal, and like he was touted to like Real Madrid and that, and then he just never
I thought
did anything.
that was just it. I didn't know he was like a waste of it.
He was always in Match magazine.
I thought that was just he was the cool guy who did the seal move.
My
Freestyler.
and then my
Freestyle.
front 3 are...
This clip from Pitchside is brought to you as always by our friends at Super 6. Super 6 is here, which means there's a massive 250 grand jackpot up for grabs, but you've got to be in it to win it. And remember, it's completely free to play. You can also compete against myself, Tom, and Theo in the official Pitchside mini league. The code to join that is PTCH23, where we give away a £100 classic football shirts voucher every single round. So get over to the app, predict your 6 scores, enter your golden goal, hit submit, and you are all set. As I said, it's completely free to play, and there's a £250,000 jackpot up for grabs. So follow the link in the description and sign up now.
Balotelli, Pato, and Adriano.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
I got... Yeah.
Are you going next?
It's me next, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, you went first on the last one.
Sure. All right. I don't
It's like there's rules to help the
No, I'll go.
Okay, yeah. First, Bukayo Saka. No, I'm joking. In goal, Joe Hart.
I have Joe Hart, yeah.
He has had a good career.
This is what
he was meant to
you
be
were saying at the beginning.
Yeah.
He
just
has
think
had
he
a
could
good
be
career,
better.
but
I think he's had a very good
I think he's had like
no, I know,
where
but
would
he
you
wasn't in England's number 1 for long enough. He got moved on at
was a
City
while,
pretty
like,
fast.
He was number 1 for a while.
was ages,
not,
wasn't
mate,
he?
not that long. He's like
He took over from Rob Green, was it?
Yeah, he was like
But he was
2012.
meant to be England's keeper for like a decade. He was like he wasn't at Man City for long enough. I feel like he could have gone on to be one of
Yeah.
England's best keepers.
But Joe Hart.
No, he was at City for quite a while,
No,
mate.
but
He was at City nearly 10 years.
but he wasn't the first choice keeper.
Yeah, he was.
a bit
Nah,
He
I
got
think-
phased out.
Yeah, I
He only
think,
got phased out by
Yeah,
Pep.
in
because
the-
of the
in
way
the
Pep wanted to
final
play.
but he was
season
still
and a
so
half.
young.
Pellegrini,
he was still
Mancini,
so young.
all the
For that Man
Mark
City team
Hughes.
that became title winners
Nah, man.
and transitioned after, like, he was the keeper for all of it.
Joe Hart.
Yeah, but I thought Joe Hart always was or should have been better long term than
Yeah, I agree.
being.
It's not. I don't think it was strictly down to him. It was just Guardiola came in and was like determined, you're not the style of keeper I want, and then it's sort of
Yeah, but that,
He's got 75 England caps.
yeah, so he should have over 100.
yeah.
But I still, but this is the whole point of the thing is they could have gone on to have a good
No,
career,
it's a
which he
hard-
had.
it's a hard
But I
decision.
feel like
You
Joe Hart
literally
was
specified at the
moved
beginning.
on by
Yeah.
Pep, and
Only
then his
Pep?
career. Yeah, he.
It's
Only Pep.
it
didn't
is. I
play
understand
him.
it's a hard position, and he has had a good career. It's just like he's won like major trophies in his career.
He played 266 times for City.
So,
in a good period as well.
When they were winning league
but bro, you've
titles.
got Adriano who's got a World Cup in your team.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
No, he hasn't.
2002 World Cup.
He wasn't in the squad.
Fuck you. Well, anyway, Alexander Pato, Serie A titles.
I don't even know if he's won a Serie A title.
with AC Milan.
But
I don't think having Joe Hart there.
Pato was touted to be like one of the best players in the world, and then just never lived up to that. Like
He was for a season.
he wasn't. I think you're being hard.
I know.
What more should have Joe Hart done?
Played more
He's
time
one of the most
than
capped, he's one of the
that's
most
it.
capped England goalies of all time, and he's one of City main players through like a 10-year
he
period.
left
I guess
City
play
and just
devil's
went-
advocate for keeper position. There wasn't much competition. There was Butland who was knocking about. There wasn't really anyone who was putting it on Joe Hart, was there?
No, fair enough. I think
He had
that's
a period.
really harsh.
But when he was at City, he was on loan to 4.
Yeah, when he was
Four clubs, five
do you know
clubs.
how old he was then?
Yeah, Birmingham, Torino, West Ham. Then he moved on to Burnley, Spurs, and obviously at Celtic, he's doing all right. But he should have stayed in the Prem,
I
stayed at
agree.
England's number 1, stayed at a big club, but he didn't.
He should have played longer. He should have played Premier League football way longer.
He's
than
only
he did.
36.
Let's just agree to degree.
Right. What the fuck?
It's off the. I can't remember what.
Back 3, Micah Richards, Ledley King.
Richards.
Yeah, I got that.
Ledley King, yeah.
Micah Richards. That's a good one.
He always complains
had him.
He always complains about his
I
knee.
think everyone has Micah Richards.
Yeah. He always complains about his knee injury holding him back, doesn't he? Ledley King and Drenthe. Then I've got a midfield. I've got like a 3-5-2, and all 5 of my midfielders. Anyways, I got Michael Johnson. Do you remember him at Man City?
Yeah.
Retired at the age of 24, obviously due to not a lot of reasons, but he was really good. I got Jack Wilshere.
Fucking hell! What's
Jack Wilshere, he could have gone on to be up there with Gerard Lampard. He had the talent, obviously, injuries. Abu Dhabi. Oscar
I've got
moved to
him, damn it.
China at the age of 25.
Well, everyone's going to have similar players.
Moved to China at the age of 25 and stayed there ever since, hasn't
Still
he?
there now.
He's still there, yeah, earning a
Raking
bag.
in money. Yeah, just
He's
raking in
earning a
money.
bag, but he's not in the Brazil
It's
side.
not. It's
Is
sad,
he
like what he could have
fulfilled?
done.
Is he fulfilled?
Well, if he stayed there, he must.
Mate, I think he's sound with it. He must be happy with the money in it. It's just, but like he could have got good money. Like the money's on. I think it's like
Such a
300k a
baller.
week.
Yeah, he was such a baller as well.
300k a week's not even Saudi money. Like he could have
Yeah.
got something close to that. And he'll-
Then I got Dele Alli.
Yeah.
Dele Alli. And then a front
Why are you
two.
saying these like no one remembers?
You heard of him? A front 2 of Alexander Pato. He was one of my favourite footballers of all time. I used to...
You just said to me about me having Pato in my team, and he's in your team.
No, but my point was the fact that you said I can't have Joe Hart because he's won a
I
Premier
didn't say you
League.
can't. I just
That's my point. But you got Pato and Adriano on your side.
that isn't what I said.
Sort of did, but okay.
Didn't.
I got Pato, who's one of my favourite footballers ever, and I followed his career throughout, even at Orlando. Then Adriano.
How quick was that goal against Madrid? Like 14 seconds. The one he scored.
I don't know how long it was.
Followed his career, but didn't know he hadn't won a World Cup. Carry on.
I was talking about Pato, but
I didn't say Pato won a World Cup. What are you talking about?
Carry on.
What's he fucking
Carry on.
about?
Carry on.
Adriano.
Yeah, good.
Moved back to Brazil at age 27, obviously after his dad died.
Now he's in the favelas.
He owns the favelas now. Dodgy knees.
he was like absolutely the perfect number 9 as well.
Like 9
So
shot.
fucking good.
9 shot fire. Oh, yeah, he did have 9 shot. My team is essentially a hybrid of both of yours. Shock. Joe Hart in goal. So obviously I'm going to defend Theo saying Joe Hart.
Disgrace.
Back 3 of Micah Richards, also Ledley King and Royston Drenthe. Midfield 4, it's kind of a 4/5. Jack Wilshere, Ravel Morrison, Dele Alli and Michael Johnson. And then a front 3, I've got a couple of different players. Did you say Balotelli?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Balotelli, Adriano and Adel Tarapt.
Yeah, I nearly
Raptors
put
good
Tarap
one.
in.
I've got a couple honourable mentions. Obviously, you had Freddie Adu in there. Ravel Morrison. Pogba.
Yeah.
I think that's
He was
fine.
bought for £100 million.
Yeah, but that's the point, though.
Played for
Did he ever...
Well, he was
Obviously, everyone knows how good he is, and obviously he's won World Cup, Premier League.
And-
Did he win Premier League, Champions League? So,
Well,
No.
but
your respect to that.
he's never gone on to become an
sorry.
all-timer, which I feel like he could have done. Do you know what I mean? Balotelli, and then also one people forget about is Van Basten, retired at 28.
No, but didn't he win like 3 Ballon d'Ors?
Yeah, but his knees.
I didn't know that, to be honest, but
Yeah, that goes under the radar a lot. It's quite very early to retire.
that is that is, but yeah, I think 3. I'm sure he won 3 Ballon d'Ors.
Adriano won the Copa America. Got confused.
Nice. Nice. I've cooked.
Oh, have you really?
First support, Fraser Forster.
Fraser Forster. Yeah.
He was sort of well at Newcastle, and then he left and just sort of, meh.
And it's on.
Played in the Prem a long time, though, didn't we, with thingy? But
Yeah. Right back, right. Obviously, he's class.
You managed to get 4 defenders.
Yeah.
That's
it's a shambles in defence, but we'll fuck it, man.
Why didn't you just
right back?
see by his face, he's got someone
No, because he's going to
obviously
shout at
really
me.
good.
This player is immense. Kieran Trippier. Reece James. Injuries are hampering him now.
I actually don't mind it. I'm not hammering you for
Like
that.
imagine if he was just like season after season playing, he'd be fucking class. But
Yeah.
rip. Curtis Good.
Who?
Never heard.
Oh, you remember these players, do you?
Curtis Good scored a great goal for Newcastle. Centre back youngster came through.
How long ago was this?
This was a fucking hell.
1994?
2009, 2010 area.
I don't remember.
He's like Australian. You won't know. He's shit. Now, Titus
Wait,
Bramble.
Went to prison.
What?
Did he?
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Did
he?
No.
No.
He was a good youngster, Bramble. Then he just did fuck all, didn't he? Really?
I think he's been harsh there.
FC. That doesn't mean he
He
went.
still had a good career. Like played for Ipswich, Wigan.
Yeah, but like when he was young, I remember like he was a player that was coming through, and it was like, yeah, this is solid talent. And like Newcastle and Sunderland at the time aren't really like top teams, are we? We're fucking just. What was it?
A little bit confused.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he didn't go though.
He got cleared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
we'll scoop past whatever that is. Left back Lazar. I used to sign this guy all the time on Footy Manager. He was like a fucking wonder kid with fullback.
Lazar.
And then he came to the Premier League and he just was shit.
For who? I've never heard of
He
him.
came to Newcastle as well.
So four of your 5 already are previous Newcastle wasted.
It's just
At
coincidence.
least he knows them.
Yeah, that's
coincidence.
Is he just players you've signed on Footy Manager that didn't live up?
Now, Lazar honestly was a football manager like God, and we signed him. I was like, fucking hell, we're going to be sorted. And he just played like 3 games. Dele Alli, Ravel Morrison, Oscar, Ben Arthur, Balotelli, and Rashford.
Ben Arthur.
Yeah.
Ben Arthur, yeah, mate. He just got fat
Wait,
for us and went to Hull.
You've included Rashford.
Yeah, mate. Think what like he's always been at a good level, but like he has not done what anyone expected when he came through at Man
He
United.
did do it. For
Nah, he hasn't. Mate.
He was Mr. Man United for a good period of time.
Nah, mate, he should be the catalyst right now to like Man United under not his fault, but in his
but
tenure at Man United.
wait,
I
has
think it's
made
too
man.
early to say that about Rashford, though. Do you not think?
Yeah, hopefully he turns it around.
Like,
but
Adriano, Pato, their careers have been and gone, and you've seen it play out.
do
But I
you
feel
not
like
think-
Rashford can.
I
bring his
know
career
more
back.
about Rashford
Do you
than
not think
stuff. Really.
the problem's bigger than Rashford? Like, you can't just say that.
But at a certain point, if these problems have been going on for season after season, take responsibility and just leave the club and do what's best for you. If you're not going to be able to solve it by yourself, then go somewhere and reach what you should.
That's
He's
harsh.
obviously
I think that's
he's obviously
harsh.
class, but Rashford was
World Cup Euros.
World Cup Euros?
World Cup and Euros.
What about it?
I think that's a little
Got
harsh.
to the finals, semi-finals.
Hopefully he sees this and it inspires him to win us the Euros.
Yeah.
Can I throw a name out there that could be included, perhaps? And I know this might sound crazy because he's won a Ballon d'Or. Michael Owen.
I thought about Michael Owen as well, yeah. But that's
Or
again,
injuries,
just
though.
injuries.
yeah, but that's what I mean. But wait, like,
Without
Michael Owen thinks he's better than he is, man.
what are you talking about?
Little prick.
I would say
A Ballon d'Or at that
I think
age?
it's harsh to say.
I know because he's won a Ballon d'Or, but
No, it's not even that. He's like Liverpool, Real Madrid, United.
but it was
Newcastle.
his career was so short, wasn't it?
No,
He was tried like 31, 32.
no. He was like 36, 7 when he retired, and he had dodgy knees his whole career.
Yeah, he was shit for us. though.
But that's the point that his,
And he got
his
into
level
the first
he was
team
at.
at 17.
His level when he
He
was
had nearly a
17 to like 22 was insane.
Yeah.
But then because of his
But
injury,
you'd expect it to continue in the trajectory like
yeah, do you know what I
Rooney's
mean?
did,
Yeah.
as opposed to tailing off.
Do you
so
see what I'm
quickly.
saying?
It didn't tail off like that. I think you're being harsh. Like,
Well, when he
he's-
lost his pace, he was never really as good as.
he was, yeah, obviously, but like he's got a really good goal record at Real Madrid, and that.
He's rubbish from Newcastle onwards.
Yeah,
That was fair.
At Newcastle, he
United,
saved
yeah,
himself for some. He
Yeah.
didn't want to play. Didn't
But
want
he
to
was only
train
at
for
Real Madrid
us.
for a year.
yeah. Then he come back to Newcastle, didn't he?
He
He's meant to go back to Liverpool. But
Yeah, he was telling Shearer that he don't play him, his sort of stuff, because he wanted to save himself to try and get a move to Liverpool.
Yeah.
whilst we're in a relegation.
Then he went to
battle.
Man United.
Yeah, he
He-
can't decide who supports. He says we for Liverpool, we for Man United.
He's he had a good goal record though.
He
With
retired at-
Newcastle, didn't he?
No.
Wasn't
Retired at
bad.
34.
Yeah. So he had a
He went
18-year
hiding.
career.
You didn't really do much at 34, did you?
Yeah, he went hiding and then dug out Shearer to sell a book.
But from the ages, that 5-6 year period, he was arguably one of the best strikers in the world. Like,
Well, he was the best striker in the world.
well, no, he wasn't. I don't think. R9.
R9, yeah.